Good afternoon and thanks for joining us on the Home News. I am Olayinka Ilori. The Ekiti State Governor, Mr. Biodun Ibanji, has approved the appointment of a 7-member committee to coordinate appointments into boards and commissions. In a statement, the Special Advisor on Media to the Governor, Mr. Yinka Oyebode, said that the committee has the mandate to consult with relevant stakeholders across the 16 local government areas of the state, screen and recommend names of suitable candidates for appointment as members of boards and commission. The committee, which has 6 weeks to conclude the exercise, has the former Deputy Governor, Professor Modupe Adelabu, as chairman, while the vice chairman is Mr. Paul Omotosho. Members of the committee are Senator Yemi Adaramodu, Chief Alaba Abejide, Chief Jide Awe, and the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Adioye Aribasoye, while the Secretary is Mr. Adebayo Gold. The Governor also announced the appointments of Senior Special Assistants and Special Assistants. And Governor Biodun Ibanji has restated his plans to fix an amount for regular monthly payment of gratuities for pensioners in both local and state levels. He gave the information at a special prayer session held by the pensioners in the state at the Legijibowu Hall, Government House. The forum was part of pensioners' gratuity to the governor on the prompt payment of their pensions and gradual defrayment of their gratuities since the inception of the present administration. Our reporter, Toba Babalola, has the details.
The pensioners who were in a press mode to guard were joined by Governor Biodun Ibanji, his deputy Okinlua Munisade Afuye, the SSG Dr. Abibat Adubiaro, other ESCO members, and some state lawmakers at the event. Different renditions also came from some of the retired workers, while prayers were offered to God in Christian and Islamic ways for the governor for more divine wisdom, guidance and strength to govern the state to greater levels.
His Excellency, Biodun Ibanji, that you give him enablement and the wicked one, let God come to the reality of light in the name.
The chairman, Nigerian Union of Pensioners, Elder Joel Akinola, who said the prayer was a quarterly one, noticed that the latest edition was held at the government house to appreciate God in the life of the governor who had been walking the talk for the retirees. He thanked him for the timely payment of their pensions and asked for more, especially during this Yuletide season.
So we thank you very much that you consider our body, despite our wretchedness. We thank you very much. This has been the pattern and the lifestyle of the government.
Governor Oyebanju, who emphasized the efficacy of prayer, praise and worship, maintained that these had been working for his government since inception. Governor Oyebanju noted that his desire was for the pensioners to get their gratuity as at when due.
So, like by our law, all the promises we have made to you, all those arrears, like by our law, we will crack it. Yeah. We continue to pay. Once they finish what they are doing, they come back to us. We are not going to allow that to delay us. We are going to find out it all. We must conclude it. But I know that Agbalon first quarter next year will come to meet a position on this matter. My desire is to ensure that you collect your gratuity while you are here on hand.
The governor assured the people that his administration would address the consequential adjustments for those receiving meager monthly pensions and promised the pensioners of a personal largesse to celebrate the Yuletide. Toba Babalola reporting.
In the meantime, Governor Biodun Ibanji has charged the Special Assistant to the President on Student Engagement, Mr. Sunday Ashefun, to represent the state well and ensure that students' expectations from the federal government are achieved. He gave the charge while receiving Ekiti-born president's aid in his office in Ado-Ekiti. Governor Ibanji described Ashefon as a student activist, urging him to sustain the tempo in his new appointment. He thanked President Bola Tinubu for the appointment and urged him to do more for Ekiti reputable citizens. The SSA to the President, Mr. Ashefon, who acknowledged President Tinubu for the honor, promised to live above board and relate with necessary stakeholders at the federal level to bring succor to students' cause across the various campuses. The Commissioner for Youth Development, Mr. Adeshola Adebayo, thanked Governor Oyebanji for his support for the development of youth in the state.
A lot of commitment to Ekiti cause as the president, and most of citizens have been engaged at federal level. His appointment, having left the office as NAS president, now as NAS president of the president, also an engagement, is a testament, to his performance as NAS president. And I encourage him to live up to expectation. And as a government, we collaborate with him and support him to ensure that he delivers on the mandates and expectation of Mr. President. We estimate them to the president, and we are still hoping for more appointments for citizens.
And as such, I will also use my position as an assistant to the president to make sure that anything that belongs to students, when students are having issues, I will look there. And for my students, we also have an opportunity to also apply for maybe a token, as in for upkeeping. That will be going to account of the student. And this, the government is also prepared that once you are being given this loan, when you graduate, there will be opportunity for jobs so that you can pay back. So I appreciate the president for that. And like I said, GNC Pulse will be given to all the student union across the country.
Mr. President has shown a lot of commitment to.
The Ekiti State Deputy Governor Kinlo Amunisade Afuye has charged the newly elected chairmen and councillors to use their positions to prove that local government system is central to the development of the nation. The Deputy Governor gave the charge while receiving the chairmen and councillors elect from Ikere, Ekiti, who paid a courtesy visit in our office. Let's join Adedayo Adeleye for details.
The Deputy Governor, who congratulated the elected chairmen and councillors on their election, urged them to justify the confidence reposed in them by the people. Kinlo Afuye lamented that the poor performances of some council bosses had created the widespread impression that the third tier of government does not deserve any purpose, urging them to work towards changing the narrative.
We are saying worship of the local government, we are not understanding. We are going there to prove to Ikere that your own tenure will be different. Amen. Which is a year after. Go to anywhere, go to the individual's house. Go appreciate them.
She urged them to make Governor Biodun Yebanji and the APC proud by delivering dividends of democracy to the people. She emphasized the need for the incoming elected officials to prioritize good governance immediately they are sworn in, to convince the people that the system could turn around the fortunes of any nation if run properly. The chairman-elect Ikere local government, Mr. Olu Adamolekun, who spoke on behalf of others, promised not to betray the confidence reposed in them.
We are going to run an inclusive government, looking for the achievements of Mr. Governor so far. So it cannot be far from his template. It cannot be far from the template of Mr. Governor. Based on that, then we know what to do. And of course, we shall be consulting the authorities time to time in order to forge ahead in the course of my administration in Ikere.
They thanked Governor Yebanji for the love shown them before during and after the polls. Adidayo Adile reporting.
The Ekiti State Independent Electoral Commission has given certificates of return to the 38 local government chairmen and 177 councillors elected during the December 2 local government elections in the state. Performing the ceremony, XCX chairman, retired Justice Colenius Akintayo, attributed the success of the election to the cooperation enjoined from the political gladiators and people at the grassroots. The chairman of the All Progressives Congress APC, Mr. Paul Omotosho, who highlighted the importance of local government, urged the elected local government chairmen and councillors to replicate the giant strides of Governor Biodun Oyèbánjí at this level, at the grassroots level. He noted that the APC, as a party in the state, will continue to fight for the interest of the masses. Some of the local government chairmen, including the chairman-elect Irepodun Ifelodun local government, Mr. Gbenga Oluwatuyi, and adjoining LCDA, Prince Michael Ogungbemi, promised to emulate the successes recorded by Governor Biodun Oyèbánjí at the local government. XCEC had declared the all candidates of the All Progressives Congress APC winner in the all local government of the state.
Resolved from the beginning that I will carry out this assignment diligently, transparently, and to the best of my ability, God helping me, and God has helped me thus so far.
As part of moves to reduce poverty among the people, Ekiti State government has presented checks of about 10,000 individual beneficiaries under the state palliative program. The presentation, which was the third in the series, was held at the Conference Hall Governor's Office in Ado-Ekiti. Our reporter, Tobabolola, has the details.
Flagging off the ceremony on behalf of the governor, the Commissioner for Budget, Mr. Niyi Adebayo, said the initiative was to reduce the economic hardships faced by Ekiti indigents after the first subsidy removal, which had led to increment in the cost of living. Mr. Adebayo noticed that the initiative, which started in October with 10,000 beneficiaries from the informal sector on board, was devoid of any political coloration.
Some criteria were adopted, such as widow, those who have lost their husband, those who are aged over 65 years, who believe are way past their best productive years, and those who may have dependents, which obviously their income may not be enough to look after. And of course, those who are physically challenged are also top among the list that we chose.
According to him, the individuals were selected through an existing and revalidated social register developed in year 2013, adding that other palliative strategies introduced were extended to government workers and students.
To express my appreciation to His Excellency, the Governor of the state, Mr. Biodun Oyèbánjí, for his heart of kindness and for graciously approving the payment of these monies to indigent Ekiti citizens and inhabitants. This is a demonstration of the commitment of His Excellency to the shared prosperity agenda, which brings support to those at the bottom of the economic ladder and ultimately help in bringing an end to poverty in Ekiti State.
The beneficiaries, who included Mr. John Babatunde and Mrs. Victoria Ibimilua, lauded the governor for the gesture. Toba Babalola reporting.
Ekiti State House of Assembly has passed the year 2023 supplementary appropriation bill of over 144 billion naira as requested by Governor Biodun Oyèbánjí. The bill was passed into law at the plenary, presided over by the Speaker, Mr. Adeoye Aribasoye, at the Assembly complex. The majority leader, Mr. Toluigi, highlighted the importance of the bill to the economic development of the state in line with the governor's agenda, while the lawmaker representing Ekiti East Constituency 1, Mr. Oladele Ogunshakin, supported the view, noting that it would allow the government to fund necessary projects. In his remarks, the speaker pointed out that the bill will enable the governor complete the first ring road, Ikere-Igbaraodo Road, and other legacy projects in record time. Also, the report of the Committee on Legislative Agenda for the 7th Assembly was read by the chairman, Mr. Ayodeji Adegbite, while the lawmaker representing Ilejemeje constituency, Mrs. Iyabode Fakunde Okieme, moved the motion for government at all levels to checkmate the menace of deforestation in the state, and was seconded by the lawmaker representing Ikere constituency 2, Mr. Tunde Idowu. The Chief Medical Director of the Ekiti State University Teaching Hospital, Professor Kayode Oyebanji, has reiterated the need for Christians to imbibe the spirit of sacrifice and love as exemplified by Jesus Christ. Professor Oyebanji gave the charge during the 2023 Christmas Carol of the health facility in Ado-Ekiti. PSS reporter Sonny Daramola completes the story.
Professor Olabanji said that the season teaches people to extend ends of generosity and brotherliness towards mankind, emphasized the need to emulate the virtues of Jesus Christ as demonstrated in his humility and service to humanity. He also
the essence of the Lord Jesus Christ is a great lesson for every one of us. Number one, a demonstration of the love that God has for humankind. And so we should demonstrate love to everybody, family members, any acquaintance, even our clients in the place of work, everywhere. If we have that love, and through that there will be sympathy.
He also noted that it was a time to thank God for giving salvation through Jesus Christ.
And of course, it's also an opportunity for us to look back that God has taken us through these past 12 years and has been with us, sustaining us, and even that things are getting better in the hospital by the grace of God. So we have every reason to celebrate and thank our Lord.
A former staff of the hospital, Dr. David Ajay, who ministered at the event, explained that the essence of Jesus' birth was to placate between man and God, hence the need to celebrate his birth. He said that celebrating Christmas without having Jesus Christ as one's Lord and personal Savior was a waste of time and resources.
You are celebrating Christmas? Have you truly allowed Jesus to be the Lord of your life? Receive him as Lord and miss this. That as you submit your heart to Christ, say, look, you cannot follow your way anymore. It is not going to be my will you are following. Because Jesus will not have to dwell with sin. He will never dwell in righteousness.
Highlights of the Christmas Carol were the series of heartwarming songs that were rendered at the event. Sunday, Daramola reporting.
That's the Home News. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon.